You were once married. Would you do it again?
I'd have to know it was dead ass right. And I don't know how I would know.
How do you know?
I don't know how I know. So that's why it's hard for me to answer.
What did you learn during that marriage about yourself?
She's still my best friend. We get along
better as friends than in
yeah,
a relationship.
Yeah, but she was with me at the beginning of this company. And if she called me right now, it's I need you, I'd be there. It's it just didn't work as a marriage.
How's the dating life for Dave Portnoy right now?
So I'm talking to a girl. I went through a wild stage, kind of. Because when I started, I was married. No one knew who I was. Girls weren't exactly available to me. Had no money, no future, no career. Then you become famous. That kind of changes the game a little bit. A lot more options. So, and I was no longer married. So I went through a pretty crazy time, I would say. But now, not nearly. I don't even like going out anymore.
Hold on. Is it true your ex-wife have access to your bank account?
Yeah. I told you, I trust her implicitly.
I beg your pardon?
Implicitly. I trust her. If she wanted to take it, she could. There's very few people that you meet where you can trust implicitly. And to be honest, she was there when we were living at the in-laws' house. She was there when we couldn't afford a hamburger. She was there through the grind. She, to me, just we kind of separated when we started making it.
Right.
So she doesn't get to enjoy any of that.
Right.
To me, that's not right.
Wow.
Hey, I'm a loyalty guy.
You are a boy. You loyal to the song for real.
Yeah.
I don't know too many people doing that.
I know it surprises people, but she could have. If she wanted to do something with it, she
Right.
could have done with it a long time ago.
Bill Gates said he regrets getting a divorce, and you said that she's your best friend now. Do you regret getting divorced, or this is the best thing that could have
I think
happened?
it was the best thing. Yeah. Wow. I think Bill Gates' wife also drag him over the coals.
Oh.
I think she did.
I mean,
I think she said some nasty shit about him too.
Yeah, I think what he said, he probably shouldn't have been as close as he was to Epstein and some things like that.
Well, you can't go wrong with that. That's a pretty good thing to say.
Yeah, you probably wish I should have stayed away from him.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, Tom Brady's ex-wife having a kid.
I know.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that bothered him?
Yes. He posted that cryptic Instagram message, like a sunset or some shit. Yeah, I think it bothered him. And they knew each other, didn't they?
Yeah, because that was her a trainer when they were together.
Yeah.
So Tom is probably thinking in the back of my mind, when I'm on it and I'm studying and I'm away.
I think that's why he still posts the shirtless photos and all
Let
that
him know
shit.
Yeah.
He's letting the world know he's still out there. He has to.
Damn.
But I think it does bother him.
But let me ask you this. If your ex-wife, is she married? Is she remarried?
I think they just had a kid.
Your ex-wife?
Oh, no, I thought you were breaking.
No, I'm talking about, your ex-wife. Your ex-wife.
No, she's dating somebody, boyfriend.
Are you cool with that?
Yeah. I want her to be happy. It's true.
But then she can't get no more access, Dave. She got to cut off, cut a little.
I won't even notice if it's gone.
You mean to tell me she might?
I mean, if she takes it all.
No. But she might take you know what? I'm gonna have this extravagant wedding. I'm gonna spend $500,000 on a wedding. You cool with?
Yes, 100%. 100%.
Lord have mercy. You want kids?
No, I hate kids. I do. I hate kids. I have no interest in kids right now. None.
Really?
I hate kids.
You don't want a little Dave?
No.
A little Portnoy Junior?
No, I hate. I'm a dog guy. I hate kids. Don't like being around them. Don't like them. Don't think they're cute. Don't want to hear about them.
What about your upbringing? You have a pleasant upbringing.
Yeah.
How was it?
Yeah, super. It's as middle class an upbringing. Little suburb outside of Boston. One sister. Very as blah normal for a white middle class kid as you could ever have.
You play football, baseball. You play
baseball. Yeah, football. I have a bum shoulder. I need replacement. But yeah, I was pretty good at baseball.
You go to college?
Yeah.
You go to baseball scholarship?
No, I thought I could walk on at Michigan. Couldn't. Didn't even come close.
They was really good?
It wasn't that they were really good. They just didn't do real tryouts, to be honest. It was like that. It's hey, take 3 swings. They took no walk-ons. So there was nobody who made the team.
Wow. You were diagnosed with skin cancer and had it surgically removed from your neck. Did you know? I mean, was it a spot or something that you feel?
I'm always in the sun.
Okay.
Always. So I just started doing the routine checkups, which everyone should do. They found a little dot. I would have never known.
Right.
And they cut it out.
You do sunscreen now?
Little bit, but even I like the sun. Let's just say that. I like tan. If you can't tone it, tan it.
You were against the TikTok ban.
I was.
Why?
Because I think there's so many small businesses and creators who are earning a living. I think the people are talking about have no idea what's going on in social media. And if you're building something and that's your primary platform, you've been building it now for years.
Yes.
And you just get ripped away. You can't just be like, all right, I'm going to Instagram. That's not how it works. So to just rip that many livelihoods away or advertising agencies without a plan, that really bothered me.
Do you believe it was political?
Yeah. I mean, I don't get the China. It's all China, but everything's political and posturing and things like that. I don't really get the spy. I mean, I don't get where they're learning from it, but it was really the small businesses.
Are you okay with these billionaires, these big companies trying to particularly buy TikTok? You control a lot. You control media, man.
You definitely control the media, and Trump has it. If you look, you got the Amazon, you got Zuckerberg, you got all. So I get that.
And he got X.
Yeah, so I get that. But I would. The left definitely were controlling the New York Times and the Washington Post and NBC and CNN. So a lot of that, and this is maybe unfair, but I would hope that no one vehicle shapes somebody's opinion. Like if I see something and I'm like, what the hopefully you go research it on your own and you can make your own decision. But it is a concern.
Right. Brady Mahomes. If Mahomes wins the three-peat, does he pass Brady as the GOAT?
No. And it's an easy answer. Now that you can say that's the best team because they won 3, but we have the benefit of them meeting head to head in the Super Bowl in Tampa Bay. Brady won.
Right.
AFC Championship at Kansas City. Brady won.
Right.
So you gotta, if they played and Brady's at the end of his career, still beat him. So I don't know how you can. Now he wins 7 in a row. Different story. No. Not yet.
Let me ask you this: you're a Taylor Swift fan. You're a Swiftie. So you rooting for the Chiefs and Kelsey?
No, I'm not, because I told you, Taylor Lewan asked. I didn't know Patrick Mahomes hated Barstool, but he does.
He does?
Yeah, I found that out today. Taylor Lewan at media session asked if Mahomes would do an interview with Bussin that they're leaving. He's like, now that we're leaving Barstool, will you do an interview with us? He's like, yeah, that helps. So I didn't know he hated us, so now I don't like him.
Wow. What made you defend Taylor Swift against when Kanye?
Kanye's a piece of shit. Kanye's an absolute piece of shit. I don't get people out to defend him.
You know what I noticed? People that you don't like, there is no misinterpretation of where you stand on these people.
Yeah, I think Kanye gets one of the great free passes of all time. Now, I'm Jewish. He hates Jews, loves Hitler, so you're not going to be my cup of tea. Like, if you're going around me like, I like what Hitler did, it's like, well, I don't like you.
Right.
So what he did at the Grammys the first time when he stole her award, this is a 17-year-old girl.
Yeah.
I don't know what his problem. He thought someone else should win.
Right.
This girl's 17, you're stealing it. And then after that, they edit a phone call. They edited a phone call, her and Kim Kardashian, of Taylor when I want to sleep.
He put it in a song. Yeah, he put it in a song.
Yeah, and they say, we called her, she said it's fine. They put out an edited voicemail that made it, and they recorded her, that made it sound like she agreed. Taylor the whole time. That's not how it went. I didn't say that. Years later, the actual voicemail unedited comes out. Everything Taylor said was the truth. Everything they said was a lie.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because you know we like to do something before 2 something.